all you pioneers out there. Commander Kingfish here, and I am back in Satisfactory Point 1.0. If you remember last time, we were in the hunt for bauxite, and I still am in the hunt for bauxite. And as you can see, I am in what appears to be a bamboo forest. I finally found a way to start getting close. If we do a scan, we can see that it's just right over here. Now the question is, I see something really interesting right here. And I have a feeling it's not going to be just something I can walk up and pick, I don't think. I'm sure that there's got to be some creatures around here, but I thought you'd want to see this. It's kind of a beautiful looking thing. But I don't see any creatures. See what happens. It's a summer sloop. Okay. So I think that was our first summer sloop. I'm not sure. But, well, we didn't get attacked, but it was still pretty cool looking. Let's see where we're at. All right, so we're getting close to the bauxite. I gotta believe there's gotta be some... Oh, come on. That thick? There we go. All right. Where is it? Gotta be right here. Walk up the stream and over. Oh, for God's sakes. Look at that. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. Uh-oh. Get up here. Oh, good Lord, there's all over the place. All right. See if we can take these guys out. All right, there's one down. Oh, there's a whole herd of them. Look at that. I think there's another. Yeah, there's another one over in the. They're not happy either. I think one more shot into that one over there. Uh-oh. All right. Well, we got one taken care of. All right. Let's see where they at. That one is still over in there. Get him. I think I got that one over there. All right, we just nailed him again. Yeah, that guy, I got the one there. All right. Okay, I got enough of these. I got 11 left. Oh crap, there's more. Oh, I think I just got that one. I think there's... Oh. Now, you're not supposed to be running up here. 1, 2, come on, let's get it. Hold still. Alright, we got him. Let's grab his... Alright, I think there's only one left that we've got to deal with. Where did he go? Get this reloaded. There he is. Uh-oh. All right, where did he go? There. And that's him. That should be all of them. All right, let's pick up our goodies. That one, I think there was one over in here someplace. Probably be able to never find it. Somewhere in here, there was one. I guess we're not going to be able to find it. Oh, there it is. All right. And then one more over here someplace. Unless it disappeared. It may have already disappeared, I guess. All right, well, we've managed to find the bauxite node. Now the question is, from here, how do we get it? Bauxite. All right, I need to mark it on the map, is what I need to do. And so if we put a marker right here, we're going to go bauxite. And let's select our icon. All right. So that's been my challenge today. Now that I've gotten here, it's been a struggle to get up here. If we go back, let's look at the map. Huh. Oh, copper. I guess I must have colored that one by mistake. All right, so we're here. And boy, it just seems like I thought there was another one closer by. Let's see something here. That's that direction. Ah, this must have been that one that I've been trying to get to. Question is now, got it marked on the map, we know where it's at. Walk straight back. See where this takes us. Heading back towards Space Tower. We've got that right square in front of us. Question is, how are we going to get this down? Out of here. I could do one of two things. I could set up a mining operation and then work on just trying to transport the ore down. I still would need to get electricity up here. And that might not be too much of a challenge. Pull this one out. We're walking straight back. And let's see. still walking towards the space tower that way. Oh, I think I see another summer sloop. Oh. Oh, it's protected by another big guy. I'm not going to worry about that one right now. I'm just trying to figure out where the best place is. Do I build some sort of bridge to get up here? Are heading pretty much right straight back. I don't want to deal with those guys anymore. What's this look like over here? What's that? That's the sun coming up. All right. Well, we've been having to do a lot of exploration. I'm going to end up a long ways away from my tractor. Got a gas field right here. Well, we know what we've got to deal with. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I'm at on the map. Oh, did I not, oh, you know what? I didn't. Thought oh, I must not have applied it. All right. Bauxite. Bauxite. Select an icon. I thought I did. Select. And maybe I forgot to apply it. Yeah. But that's where we were just at. There's my tractor. And if we kind of go over here, here's where we're trying to head to. That's a limestone thing that I... So we are almost to the edge right here. Should be able to look out and see. So I would need to build some sort of bridge up here. Maybe I could build I could get up here and get my power up here. Well, the other alternative is, at least for now, I think I can buy that aluminum stuff that I need, at least to get to some of our milestones. And maybe that will give us some more stuff that we can make it a little easier to get up to the bauxite. But there's our tractor right there, so hopefully we're not going to run into... You know what? I'm going to go over here a little bit. Just a little closer. Hopefully we don't run into any problems over here. We can jump down. Oh, yeah. It's time to jump. Oop. All right, well, let's go back. I've got some research that is done. we need to select another milestone, and so we can get those taken care of, and then see what we want to do from there. Yeah, I see. I didn't want to land too close down here because of these guys. This is starting to become a bit of a challenge to get the last of this stuff done. We'll get it. And I might end up building some wild contraption to get up there. I should be able to... That's that limestone node that I identified on the map. I should be able to get power up there without too much problem. I can build those big towers that can connect in, and that'll get my power up there. So I'm not too worried about that. Uh-oh. You know what? Oh, there we go. Oh. A little off-roading, why not? Hopefully we're not going to run into the truck. Well, I had a hard drive, so let's see what we're going to get with it. It finished. And I think there might be some other research that we can do. Get parked over here. Let's come over here to the NAM. Bam. Bam. All right. Firm. There we go. Okay. So we can produce pure quartz, or we can adhered iron plates. Haven't seen those yet, and I haven't been able to do anything with quartz. That's going to require our oil and stuff. I could do another rescan, but I don't know. Let's do this, since I really haven't come across quartz of much any. And then at some point we'll have that. So let's go ahead and select that reward. Alright. Alternate recipe unlocked. And new parts. Alright. Let's see, what else? I think there was some other research now. What's this take? And what's this take? I'll have to gather that stuff up. Alien fauna. Oh, I think I can do this. Yeah, this is that SAM that we had picked up at the end of last episode. So let's go ahead and start the research on this. All right.
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the resource scanner. In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without special equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
Fill the rivers with blood and let the effigies defile our temples. The sun will follow.
What? Ada, what are you talking about there? All right, so this requires a SAM fluctuator. I wonder if we got new parts and stuff. So that's the research that we just did. Okay, let's see, the criterium. I think we can do this one. Search parent. Oh, I got to research this. So I need to go gather that. Maybe we don't have anything more that we can do. This point. Nutrients. I just got to gather the stuff. I still got to get a purple slug. I don't have that. Quartz. What do we need to do here? I think, yeah. All right. Well, don't think I have the stuff to do this yet. All right. Well, I guess we're not going to get anything more done on the NAM today until I get parts gathered up. We do have to select our next milestone, which I guess will be the hover pack. And then we can go into the logistics. But let's just see something here. Aeronautical engineer. I need that. And that's at radio control unit, so I'm going to have to make those. I can make these. I think. I have the ability to make aluminum casting. A drone depot. A drone transport available. So it must be built on a drone port. Has 9 inventory slots. Can use any fuel type. Refuels at any of its connected ports if possible. Well, I think that's what we've got to get to either become effective on getting that bauxite down. Unless I want to really create a strange contraption, and I might do that. Some sort of conveyor system all the way from up there down. And that's very possible, especially if we come here and we get this logistics. So I can get a conveyor over to the edge and then have the lift come down to something down below and then transport it back. And it would be a matter of just, all I would really need to do is get the ore back. So maybe that's what we'll do. Oh, I still got to pick. Let's pick one. I guess we can do this one. And then we can do this one. All right, so let's go ahead and select this one. This gives me 3 more inventory slots. So let's select this milestone. I've got to gather that stuff up. Well, let's start gathering. Well, first off, let's buy the aluminum. We can do that much. I've got we come over here to parts. This was added. It's 200, so let's go ahead and add that to the cart. And let's go to the cart. Let's buy all. Did it not buy it? What is this? Oh, there it is. Ada didn't do anything though. Okay. She must be getting tired. Alright, so let's put the aluminum over here in the supply box. And let's see. I needed 250 of those, so you know what? We can go ahead and at least load up some of this stuff. Let's sort this. Give me my slots. Let's pull that over and grab those 2. And then let's go ahead and put that into the milestone. That. Okay. I got the heavy frames already, so let's grab those and those. And put those in. You know what? I think I got stuff that I should have spitters. We can open up those slots. And I think what I'll do is I've got these Mercer stones or spears. I might as well put those in over here. Get those out of the way. That gives us enough slots. Now we can... I still need another 150 motors. And I could gather up all of that stuff and build those. Or let's see if we can buy them and get another milestone complete. What do motors cost? So, oh, oof. They're expensive. You only get 50 motors for 5 coupons. I can buy the stators, and I can go grab the rotors. That's 100, but that still is only 50. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. I am going to go grab the rotors. So I need 150. It's 2 rotors. We look at the codex and we look at the parts. Scroll down to here. Get to our motors. The recipe calls for 2 rotors and 2 stators. So I need, for 150, I need 300 rotors. So let's go grab our rotors. And then we'll run up and grab our stators. And we can build those up above. The rotors are over here. And I should have a good supply of those. Where are they? They're right here. So I needed 300. So let's grab 300 of them. And do that. We'll go back to the tractor. Oh, we'll go ahead and put those 100 in that we've already got collected for motors. I need to grab those. I'd have to eat a few burl nuts. All right. Get 100 motors in. There we go. All right, we got our 300 rotors. Let's go up and get our stators. And we'll get those built. And I can fuel up while I'm up there. We'll do that as well. And then we can start, I can start figuring out how I want to go about getting our bauxite. I'm going to have to build something up there just to be able to get up to it. And let's swing in. We'll get fueled up. There we go. All fueled. Oh, there we go. UEs, man. All right, let's hop off here. Let's grab these. What we're going to do, we're going to put these rotors here for now. And the stators are right here. And we need 300 of them as well. Surprised this isn't backed up. Well, I've been grabbing stators out of here. That's probably why. I need 300 of these just to build motors. Because my motors aren't being produced fast enough. And that's part of the challenge. They're going over there, and I'm kind of hoping that at some point they are going to start getting backed up. And then I can start getting a stockpile of motors. But for now, I've been having to build these things. So let's select motors. There we go. And we need 150. Oh, crap. I don't have room. Dang it. Nickel storage. Let's, is there anything I can combine up and into here? Alright, let's move this copper ore over. That's iron. We can move this SAM over, and we can move this over. Alright, now let's get back to our crafting. Now we should be able to start building these. So let's get at least half of them built here. And then we'll cruise on back down. And then we'll finish building the rest of them down there. And then it certainly looks like I'm going to have to do some inventory management at some point. And I want to do that off screen. I don't want to subject you guys to that. I didn't really necessarily have to subject you guys to me building all these motors, but in order to get to that next milestone done, our hover pack, which I was reading on that, and that actually requires electricity, so you're kind of in proximity of the electrical grid, and then you can cover around your factories and stuff as you're building stuff. So I guess as long as you've got power, you can hover. So we're going to get that. We're going to see what that's like. I have a slot for it. So we're going to kind of have to see how that's going to work. Although I'm guessing that it's probably going to take up the slot that my jetpack is in. So we'll see how that all works out. All right, I tell you what, I'll catch back up with you here once I have these motors all built and I'm back down below. All right, well, I have got those motors built and I have managed to do a little bit of inventory management. So let's go ahead and get these motors in so that we can get this done. Get this milestone out of the way. Click.
Milestone reached. The hover pack draws energy from nearby power connections, and so can only be used in their vicinity. It provides an excellent vantage point of your work, which you clearly need. Otherwise, you would have optimized that obvious problem by now.
Yeah, you're right, Ada. You're exactly right. Okay. Well, first off, let's go ahead and grab our next milestone. And I guess that's going to be the logistics. We also got the hazard suit that we've got a suit and a filter and 3 slots. And this gave us 3 slots. So let's go ahead and select this. I'll be able to do all of this as well. So let's go ahead and select that and get that in place. I'll just need to collect everything. I actually have, see something here. I've got 76 of those encased steel. Let's go ahead and put those in. Encased steel beam. Isn't that what? Oh, that's because the pod's launched. I can't load it until the pod's back. All right, well, let's go see what it takes to make that hover pack. Hopefully that's not going to take too much. Oh, more motors. Heavy modular frames. Computer. 8 of them. And aluminum sheets. Well, let's see if we can end up making one, because you know what? I've actually managed to pick up some bauxite here and there. And if I'd have been thinking when I was up at the bauxite mine, I would have grabbed a bunch of it then. So we can make, oh, what else do I need for aluminum scrap? Well, how do I get aluminum scrap? And silica. Oh, so bauxite. Oh boy. Well, maybe it's not going to be as easy as I thought. Let's silica. That requires raw quartz and some sheets. Well, I guess I can't make anything at the bench. All right. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go into our codex and probably down towards the bottom. Bauxite. All right. In order to use this to produce alumina, which can be further refined into aluminum scrap. So the alumina solution is 12 bauxite and water. Oh boy, water. That's going to create the alumina solution and silica. You know what? I guess we're not going to do any of that stuff today because that's going to require a whole another set of functions. Now, it might, if I can get to where I can extract bauxite from up above up there and get it down here, I have water, and so it's just probably a matter of setting up the our here he comes. Our freighter is back. That's always a cool thing. And let's land. All right, looking good. There's the freighter's back. Okay, there we go. I can now go ahead and put some of this stuff in. Let's go ahead and put those in and put those in. I don't have, I should have some of these, some of this, yeah. Let's go ahead and put that in there. We can start getting that ready to go. And put that in there. And you know what? I might as well go and buy another packet of that. All right, parts, parts, parts. We've got any other new parts besides that? Package fuel we can buy, empty canisters. Oh, we can buy radio control units. That might be handy. I think there was one of the milestones required that. So let's get back up here. Let's add that to the cart. Add to cart. And let's buy all. There we go. Grab that. And we can do that. Now we can go ahead and get that done. And I tell you what, I'm going to go grab the rest of this stuff. And so when we're ready to do that next milestone, I'll catch back up with you after I got everything all gathered up. Okay, I just got back with the rest of my parts, so we can get this other milestone done as well. Let's go ahead and do that. And 400, 500, 600, there's that. All right. There's that one. And there's that. All right. Logistics MK5, ready for launch.
Milestone reached. FICSIT dedicated this milestone to the conveyor belt and lift Mark V. They may be implying that your factory could be further optimized. While they are correct, I believe they are setting unreasonable expectations. Having all of humanity very definitely relying on your work is a lot of pressure. It's a good thing I'm here.
Thanks, Ada. I'm glad you're finally starting to see the pressure that's been building. All right, so that gives us the MK5, which is new buildings. So let's see what the new buildings are. I'm kind of hoping that that might... No, we still only got an MK1 and an MK2 as far as on our miners go. Nothing new here. Power structures? Nothing new here. Logistics. So we got the new conveyor belts and lifts. Nothing new there. The organization. Nothing new there. I guess it was just those belts and lifts that are built. So nothing new in any of that stuff. All right. Well, I think this is just about going to wrap things up today. It's starting to get a bit more challenging, and I've got to work out my logistics on that bauxite, and I got to figure out what it's going to take to build all of that. That may be the next thing we start focusing on, is how to get that aluminum into production. What I'd like to be able to do is somehow get it transported down to here, and then be able to build everything down in this area down here. And then I think that will help organize and at least consolidate some of the stuff that we need to do. So, all right. Well, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the video, and please subscribe. That will really help out the channel. Okay, all you pioneers out there, keep those production lines running smoothly and efficiently for Ada, so she'll stay happy. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.